will be honoring the invitation. According to reports, Fani, in a tweet, alleged that some top army personnel in a meeting with some politicians, including the presidential candidate of the party, might be part of an agenda to provoke a coup and establish a new and unconstitutional order in the country. Of Chrisland School in Opebi, Ikeja, following the reported death of a student. The closure was ordered pending the outcome of a full investigation into the unfortunate incident. Meanwhile, Adefishayo, on behalf of the State Ministry of Education, commiserated with the parents of Whitney and prayed for the repose of her soul. In Africa now, Malawi has dropped criminal charges against the head of the anti-corruption agency following pressure from the country's main donors and local civil society groups. Martha Chizuma was facing charges of criminal defamation over a leaked audio in which she allegedly made remarks suggesting that a number of senior government officials and some judicial officers were hindering the fight against corruption. In a statement, the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, said it discontinued cases following a review and consultation with the Attorney General. Meanwhile, Chizuma's lawyer, according to reports, said the charges have not been formally dropped. Still in Africa, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas has reportedly accused Israel of having crossed all red lines in the occupied West Bank and East Jerusalem. Abbas, in a meeting in Cairo, urged world leaders to put an end to its actions, noting that the international community must protect the Palestinian people. According to reports, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict has seen at least 43 Palestinians, including attackers, militants and civilians, killed this year. And now on the foreign scene, U.S. officials say another unidentified object was shot down over the Great Lakes region at the direction of President Joe Biden. The officials said the object, which was flying at 20,000 feet over Michigan's Upper Peninsula, was shot down and neutralized by U.S. F-16 fighter jets near the Lake Huron. Meanwhile, the North American Aerospace Defense Command felt that taking gunshots at the object's shutdown was in an attempt to better preserve them for examination on this ground was unachievable. Still on the foreign scene, the death toll from Turkey and Syria earthquake has climbed above 35,000, with search and rescue teams starting to wind down their work. Officials and medics say 31,643 people
tournament to be staged in Mexico. It's an invitational tournament, and of course the story is that the competition will take place in Leon, Mexico. The tournament is billed to
loads of players from the MPFL in the Super Eagles setup.
All right, well, 10th of February would always be a remarkable date in the heart of Nigerians. It's always going to be just a matter of goal. Best Premier League defender.
Yes,
right
season.
Now.
This season. Let's forget the fact how terrible Chelsea defense has been this season. But when it comes to individual performance, he is the best. He has been beaten only 4 times in the last 21 Premier League games that have been played this season. Not even, the man they call Licha or Bucha. Lisandro Fernandez has got that style. When it comes to 1v1, when it comes to 1v1, performances for Thiago Silva, you've seen him bring out this clutch performance. He has saved Chelsea over and over and over again. But the huge problem has to be he has not got that quality and that great partnership in defense ever since the absence of, Antonio Rudiger. And that's why, Chelsea has been hit a lot over time in defense.
Let's talk about 2 things, Billy. First up, this man has guaranteed longevity over time. He's been one man that has been consistent for years. Imagine at 38 playing at top level. It means a lot. It means this man is aging like fine wine, right? But here's the conversation. First up, there should be a succession plan for him because he's not going to play till 45.
Nah.
Yes, he's 38, still performing, but there will be a time where his body starts telling on him. What should be Chelsea's plan in replacement of Thiago Silva?
Well, there has been plan. There has been plan. But the question have to be plan about bringing in players. But the question is, those players will need to follow the step of this man.
Let's look at players Chelsea have signed over time since in a bid to replace Thiago Silva.
Yeah.
There's been Wesley Fofana, Benoit Badashile is coming, Khalidou Koulibaly. There's also
Trevor Chalobah,
youngster, and all of that. Now, do you think that these 4 defenders will be able to fit into the very big shoes that will be left by Thiago Silva when he finally leaves Chelsea?
Yeah, Mari. And if there's one man, if there's one man, I would, pour my whole heart on and bank on him. Would have to be Badashile, because when you watch how he plays just the same way as Thiago Silva. That last ditch tackle, he makes that same tackle. That great interception, how he dictates the play, transiting from transiting from defense to attack. Just the same way Thiago knows how to spot you and give you these long balls. He does that perfectly well. And the problem has to be, watch Chelsea since the introduction of Badashile. Kept 3 consecutive clean sheets. They've not done that since 2020.
How is this man not included in Chelsea's Champions League squad?
I still don't know. I still don't. Funny enough, I'm really pained by this. Funny enough, because you can't tell me for someone who has given you top-notch performances,
110% performance
over and over again. I will keep on saying it. If Chelsea
address that issue. Well, when you're having your first child, you know, it's exciting to think about how
may lead to leave more
time because we are about to begin. So draw closer to your television. And of course, keep your phone
has promised on several occasions. Well, that is a question that is up for debate, and you are because we're still